Hey everybody, this is Patricia. Welcome back to my channel, and it's Friday and time for a very chatty get ready with me. But I'm going to try to make it not so chatty. I don't want to make these so long. So I went ahead and put my primers on, so let's get started. I decided for today's video to do some, looks a little crooked there, to do a little question and answer. I was going to do a whole video of question and answers, but I didn't get that many questions. I only got 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and answer them in this. And look at my foundation I want to use up. Yeah, getting close. So anyway, the first question was from Dawn Baxter. And it was a very good question. Thanks, Dawn. She asked if I learned to do makeup from Estee Lauder, from working for Estee Lauder. And my answer is yes and no. I definitely did learn to do makeup from Estee Lauder. When I was hired by Estee Lauder, which was just a couple years out of college, they hired me. I went to a week-long, I don't know how it is now. I'm telling you how it was back in late 80s, early 90s, early to mid-90s. I went to a week-long school to learn all about the products and to practice and learn a bit about makeup. They didn't really teach us a whole lot about applying makeup. But, yeah, I did learn some techniques and some things from Estee Lauder. But not as much as I thought I would. I think I learned a lot from my mother and my grandmother. I come from a line of ladies who were really big on skincare and makeup and hair care. And I don't want this to sound bad, but everything had to be perfect. I don't want it to sound bad, but yeah, my mother wanted perfection. And so that's kind of how I grew up, learning about makeup and skincare. And yes, I had a mother who loved me, but yes, I had a mother who, the minute I gained a little bit too much weight, she was right on me. Okay, it's time to lose that weight. You know, when I dyed my hair blonde, oh my gosh, she went wild about that one. She didn't like that. Although my mother had been a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. So, you know, I don't get it. I prefer being blonde. I like it better. I think it suits me better. But yeah, I learned a lot from my mother and my grandmother, who they both always went once a week and got their hair done. I am just about out of that. So, anyway, I need a wipe. But Estee Lauder, I'm going to tell you about my days with Estee Lauder. I took the week-long course. They definitely approved of playing at the counter, which was fun to play makeup all day. So I learned a lot from my fellow beauty advisors when I first started. From other beauty advisors from other lines. Yes, we talked and hung out, especially if it wasn't busy. We would kind of congregate and talk and discuss things. And yeah, that is how I learned to do makeup. But I think my art background also had a lot to do with it. I have a degree, a Bachelor of Arts in Commercial Art and Visual Communications. So I studied art in college. I went to art school. In fact, that right there is one of my pieces I did in college, and I like it. So I've got a lot of them framed around the house, and some other pieces I've done, and I still do freelance every now and then, but not that much. But yeah, I think my art background helped a lot with shading, like especially with contouring and colors and all that. So I think that helped a lot. When I started out as a beauty advisor, and I did that for about 6 months, just working at the counter full time. And then the counter manager, who was a friend of mine, she got a promotion and she left, and so I applied and got the counter manager position. So for about a year, I was the counter manager. And if you're, I don't know how it is now, and I'm sure it's different with different stores, but I made a percentage commission on what I sold, and then another little extra commission on what the entire counter did. And that was great. And back in those days, when free gift, I'm sorry, I'm shaking you guys. When free gift rolled around, my goodness, we worked, well, I did, counter manager, I worked 2 weeks straight without a day off. And we would have people lined up around the counter. I mean, literally lined around the counter wanting to purchase their Estee Lauder and get their free gift. Those days are gone, I'm afraid. I don't know how it is now. I think makeup is built back up again. But when the Gulf War started, the first one, it pretty much killed cosmetics. It was never the same after that. Times changed. People didn't spend as much money on cosmetics there for quite a while, but it's different now. So it's probably a good time again to work in cosmetics. So I'm going to use you. I think I can see better. Looks like it's grabbing. It's supposed to be 100 in the hundreds today. We got a alert. My husband texted me and said he got an alert that it's supposed to be so hot today. That's ridiculous. So it doesn't matter what I do, I don't think if I go out it's going to stay on my face. I just don't think so. But anyway, back to my Estee Lauder days. After I was counter manager, they asked me to, if I was interested in being a makeup artist, because they'd received so many, I guess, compliments or reports about me and how well I did makeovers, and I had good sales when I did it. And the secret to that is a lot of counters wouldn't want to do prom makeovers. Like when girls would come and want their makeup done for prom, they knew they weren't going to get a sale out of that except maybe a lipstick. And I didn't care. Well, I was counter manager, so, you know, I didn't care. I did. If anybody wanted their makeup done, get in the chair. Let's do it. Let's put makeup on. So I really perfected my techniques by doing everybody's makeup. And that's the key. A lot of beauty advisors could do people who had similar features to them, but not people who had different features. And I just practiced on anybody who wanted to sit in that chair. And I got some pretty good sales out of that. But that's how I think I learned to do makeup. All those things factored in, and that's how I did it. I blend that with my powder. I don't think it's all looking that great today. Some days are good, some days are bad. This just grabs my face. It's the humidity. It is. I've got the air on, and I'm not hot, but it is humid. Humid. Okay, I'm blending everything. I'm setting my makeup. Oh, I need to do my nose a little more. And I'm blending with my powder brush. So, anyway, I hope that answered your question about learning to do makeup, how I learned to do makeup. So, my second question was from Stacia Hess. I feel like I have a loose hair. And she asked me if I collect anything, if I have collections. And my answer is no, I don't really collect anything. I thought about it and I'm like, I don't. There's things I like, and I'll buy. something has to wow me to, hello, Tiger. He's got to be in every video, doesn't he? Something has to wow me to make me really want to buy it. Because I used to spend like crazy, and that's not good. So, I do like anything. I like things with pineapple. Pineapple prints. But I don't buy everything that has a pineapple on it, if you know what I mean. I like tropical things, but I don't buy everything that's tropical. I love tiki glasses, things like that, tikis. I have an addiction for glassware, like glasses. If you saw my Biltmore State gift shop video, you'll notice I picked up a lot of glasses and looked at the prices, and I'm thinking about going back and buying a few of those. I love glasses. In fact, I have 2 china cabinets in my dining room, and they are full. I could use more, and I just can't part with the stuff I've got. So yeah, glasses, or glass in general. I love glass. Glass is an art form. So yeah, I love glass. I love kitchen mugs. I was going to say kitchen towels. I love kitchen towels, like tea towels, but just certain ones, not just any kitchen towel or any tea towel. I like them. It just has to grab me. And then I like mugs. I like unusual mugs. I think that's the key there. I love unusual mugs. So yeah, I guess that's what I collect. I can't really think of anything else. But yeah. So I'm thinking about changing my monthly beauty box to every 2 weeks because I'm getting bored of using the same eyeshadow palettes. I have to tell you. I think I'm going to do it every 2 weeks because, okay, I hit you with a mirror. I've used this palette every which way, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. So I think next week I'll change out my box because I'm bored with it. All right, there we go. I'm going to nose itch. Let's go in with a crease color. Let's I'm gonna do a little Awesome right here. Awesome is it's a shiny one. It's not like a foiled one. It's got a little sheen to it. It doesn't seem to want to blend today. Everything that goes on my face seems to just want to stick. It's that kind of day. I think they're calling for thunderstorms, which if we have 100-degree temperature, we're going to have thunderstorms. That's a given. Even though I live in the mountains, I live in the south, so I get both. I get, it's cooler than some places in the south, but I'm still in the south. So I still get that hot, humid weather. I think that might be why Asheville is so popular with people moving here and tourists in general. We have mountains, but we're not like cold mountains, you know. We have like one good snow a year, nothing more than that. Oh, my nose itches. All right. I hope you guys don't mind. I think I'm going to do a more simple eye because I just don't think my makeup's going to last today. I just don't think so. I'm going to this Club Tropicana and get something. Let's do something fun. Let's do some fun on our lid. But yeah, I don't really think my makeup's gonna last very long today. So, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. How are we on time? We're doing great. I'm gonna take this blue right here, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid because I can. Wow, that is some blue eyeshadow. Woo. Wow. That one's blue. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm playing, and you're with me while I'm playing. Let's get a darker blue, or let's go with this teal blue, this dark teal blue. Get that on my brush. I'm going to put it on the outer corner. And then I'm actually going to blend it into the crease a bit on the outside and over about halfway. And we get my blending brush. Let's see if we can blend that. That is some blue shadow. This is just a play day. I'm just playing with makeup today. I don't know how this looks going to turn out. I just wanted to see. Talked about learning to do makeup from Estee Lauder, and then I do something that looks like crap. We'll see how it turns out. Let's blend this side. Ooh. I said I was going to do an easy eye today. What in the world have I done? Okay, that is just way too bright for me, or too blue. I like to use color, but I like to use it sparingly. Now I'm going to go to this Blacklight highlight palette from Beige Cosmetics and get this blue highlighter, which is called Queen. I'm going to get that on my brush. And then I'm going back over this part of my eyeshadow, because that is just like, I don't know if that's working either. We'll just go with it. Like I said, I don't think this makeup's going to stay on today anyway. Whoa. Do I like this? No. Is it what I got on? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't like it. No way I walk around like this. No way. But it's what I got on. Ah! We're just playing today. I feel like I have a hair somewhere around my nose, and my face feels like a little tacky. I think that is the humidity. It's not a good makeup day. Not a good makeup day. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Whoa! Let me get in my eyeshadows. I mean my eyeliners. I don't want to add more of what I already got going on here. Let's see. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Junkie and tightline the top of my Can you see that? Yeah. I'm going to take Junkie and go underneath right here. Wish I was younger and could do like some of these young YouTubers and just do these wild makeup looks. But to me, I just think that just doesn't look good on someone who's 53 years old. That's my opinion. I'm all for color, wearing shine. I'm all for all of that, but within moderation. I can so see me wearing this in the 80s, and I probably did. I probably did. I'm blending that lower line out and trying, kind of giving me a little fake wing up on the side there. Whew. Let's put some mascara on and see how this looks. Essence. Everything's listed down below. So I am in a love-hate relationship now with this mascara. I wouldn't say hate. Love, and then having, you know, a few little arguments with it. Maybe. It's very wet. It's a wet formula, which, if it's extremely wet, is not my favorite. So I'm having to clean off the brush to make it where I like it more. And I have to be careful putting it on. It does seem to want to clump. But if you don't mind taking the time, but look what it does. Do you see? I mean, that's what I mean. Love and I get mad at you a couple times. Relationship. I don't know that I would buy this mascara again. But I don't know I wouldn't count it out either. It's just, yeah. It just is, you know. I think I'd asked you a few weeks ago to keep a friend of ours that works with my husband in your prayers. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. Well, she had a lumpectomy. They removed some lymph nodes. Everything is fine. She's doing some radiation treatment, and she's all good. So, yes, that's great. So thank you all for your prayers and thoughts, because that's great. Wow. That has some blue eyes, is it not? It reminds me of, I don't know if I've ever told you this story. When I was a kid, the grandma I was talking about, you know what? You can't see it like I do in the mirror. It's really not that bad. I like this lighter, putting this right here. Now, it's not something for, let's put the makeup on and run to the grocery store. But if I had on a nice outfit, it's not really, it's not that bad. I think if I was going out at night, I might darken the crease a little more, but I'm not going to, excuse me, I'm not going to do that today. But what was I telling you? Oh, my story. The grandma I was talking about. I have some family who was visiting from Mississippi. And I was maybe 4 or 5. And my cousin had on this blue eyeshadow. And, of course, she was a teenager. And so my sister, Brenda, she was 16 when I was born. So I ran and got in her makeup. She was still living at home. I ran and got in her makeup. She had blue eyeshadow. And because my grandmother made a comment, she told me that if my cousin didn't take that blue eyeshadow off her eyes, they were going to permanently turn that color. All right. So I wanted blue eyes so bad as a kid. My dad had these beautiful, the clear blue eyes. That's probably why it was so friendly, why he's so popular. But he had these clear blue, just wow, you would be mesmerized by his eyes. And then my mom had green eyes. I have the color eyes my mom had. So I I ran and got in my sister's eyeshadow and put the blue all over. I mean, I had it all over. And it was made a good laugh for everybody because I told them I wanted my eyes to permanently change it to that color. Which, of course, they didn't. All right, highlighter time. The more I play with this palette, I don't like the blue on my face that much. Especially on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I don't like it there at all. But I do kind of like the pinks. But these are more for like an everyday look. And I think I'm just going to go with the Strobe today. Like I said, I'll probably be removing all of this, or at least my eyes. Remove my eyes later. I don't think I'm going out with that. So, yeah. There we go. Now I'll just put on some lips. I brought lots over. I don't want to go crazy. Let's go crazy. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. We're just going to go with shiny lips. No, that's not going to look right. I'm going to go with the Too Faced Melted Matte in Sellout. I'm going to put this on. I might play a little this lip gloss. I don't know. I think I'm going to mess it up. Am I going to mess it up? No, not too bad. I actually like that. I use the Too Faced Melted Matte in Sellout, and then I went over it with the Shop Miss A AOA Studio Wonder Metal in VIP. I think it looks pretty. Not too much of a shine, gave it a little bit of a rosy tone. Yeah, nice. So that's the look today. And I'm probably going to turn right around and take the eyeshadow off. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this Chatty Get Ready with me. And this one was basically, we played today. I just played with those eyeshadows. It doesn't look too bad, does it? What do you think? What do you think that this in here? I kind of like that. I like that. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please go to my homepage and hit that subscribe button there. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.